to Storytime. I'm Miss Tori, and today is Wednesday, October the 11th, and we're going to have a great time here at Storytime today. We've got some fun songs and activities and a really cool book that I'm going to read to you in a little bit. Okay, so tomorrow is Farmer's Day. Have you ever been to the farmer's market, or have you ever been to a farm? Oh my goodness, those are so fun. Like they have, they sell all their fresh produce, and it's really important to have farms, because if we didn't have farms to grow all these wonderful things for us to eat, we would be a little bit hungry, wouldn't we? Something that you could do today at home is you could pretend to set up your own farmer stand or your own like little farmer market, and find maybe some fruit or vegetables that you have in your house, and set up a little table and pretend like you're a farmer selling your produce at the market. Okay, so I have an activity today that I'm going to show you some things that we do at Storytime here. Remember, if you want to join us at Storytime, we'd love to have you. Just go to our website and sign up for either our 10:30 session or our 2 o'clock p.m. session. We have 2 different times that you can come and enjoy Storytime. But thank you for watching me here. I'm so glad to have you. Okay, so I have this little game that we play here at Storytime, and I have this little crayon box and my little crayon monster, I call him, and I have these little cards that have letters on them. They have all the letters of the alphabet, because we are going to start learning our alphabet really soon. You're going to want to stay tuned for that. In a couple weeks we're going to start with letter A. So I'm going to grab this card, and it said, feed me something that starts with the letter D. Okay, you see there's a letter D there, and we have these crayons that have all these pictures on them, okay? And the crayon monster wants us to feed him that starts with the letter D. And I'm gonna look through my crayons here, and I see a crayon that has a dog on it. D is for dog. So I'm going to feed my little crayon monster right here. I'm going to put that in there. So now we've done fed the crayon monster with a crayon that has something with the letter D on it. Okay, and that's a really fun game that we have here at Storytime. We like playing that. It's easy. You can make make a crayon monster of yours at home if you want. This is just a tissue box, and you can write, you can color some crayons on some paper, and put some letters on a piece of paper and cut them out, and have mom or dad play the crayon monster, and you can feed him something that starts with the same letter. It's such a fun game. All right, and also, did you know that yesterday was National Cake Decorating Day? Who likes to eat cake and cupcakes? I'm not very good at baking them, but I do like to eat them. Something you can practice with if you're learning how to write. If you're in preschool and you're learning how to write, you can get somebody to make you a cake or a cupcake, and you can practice writing on them with icing. You can write the first letter of your name. That's a fun idea. All right, so get ready for our song. Get out your scarf that we use, or your shaky, and we're going to sing our song, and I'll be right back with a really cool book. I'll see you in a minute. Today's story is called The Apple Pie Tree. Look at those pretty apple blossoms. I think they're gonna make a cake or a pie. My sister and I have a tree that grows the best part of apple pie. Can you guess what that is? Apples! And every year we watch our apple tree grow. In winter, our apple tree is brown and bare. But in spring, leaves grow on every branch. Look, 2 robins are building a nest in our tree. Look at the kitty cat down there. He's after those birds. Tiny pink flower buds appear on the branches. The robins chirp loudly, guarding their eggs. You know what these are going to turn into? You think they're going to turn into apples? Just when the flower buds open, baby robins break through the eggshells. Look, the baby birds hatched. Look, what's the mommy feeding them? She's got a worm. Now our tree is covered with blossoms, and the baby robins begin to grow feathers. Look at that pretty yellow butterfly. When breezes blow, the petals fall to the ground. Mama and Papa Robin teach their little birds to fly. That kitty cat's having a good time. Some days it rains and the wind blows hard, but our apple tree is strong and the robins are safe in the branches. Small green apples grow where the blossoms used to be. Soon it is summer. The apples get bigger and bigger. The little robins have grown up, but they visit every day. The branches bend down low. They are covered with big, round apples. Look at the deer and the squirrels. I know the deer like those apples. Now it is autumn. The apples are red and ready to be picked. We will fill our baskets to the brim. Mom and Dad help us peel the apples, cut them up, and pile them into a pie shell. Then we sprinkle cinnamon and sugar over the top. Mom puts the pan in the oven. Look at that. Oh, that's so yummy. That makes me want to eat apple pie right now. At last, the pie is cooked and ready to be eaten. Our tree has grown an apple pie. It smells so good. And it tastes delicious. There's nothing as good as an apple pie you grew yourself. So today's little activity I have these 3 trees that I cut out. This is red, this is green, and this says yellow. So we've got a red apple tree that has red apples, a green apple tree, and a yellow apple tree. What is your favorite kind of apple? Do you like the yellow, the green, or the red ones? My favorite is the green apples because they're kind of sour. Those are Miss Tori's favorite. Okay, so, and then I also have some yellow apples, and I have some red apples cut out, and I have some green apples cut out. So what we're gonna do, and you can make this at home, just color 3 different trees and have mom or dad or grandma or somebody write red, green, or yellow on them. And then you're gonna color some green, yellow, and red apples, and you're gonna cut them out. And then we're going to pick them up and put them on the right tree, the right color tree. So the red tree, the red apple tree, we're gonna put the red apples on. Okay, and then the green, we're going to find a green apple, and we're going to set that on the green apple tree. And the yellow apple tree, we're going to find a yellow apple, and we're going to put it on the yellow apple tree. It's a really fun game for learning colors. It's a really good idea for sorting, because sorting helps us learn all kinds of different things, and we're learning colors. It's a great activity to learn your colors. So you just cut out a bunch of different ones and you just start sorting them on the tree there. It's so fun. We have a good time playing these sorting games here at Storytime. All right, well that's it for today. I will see you next week with another new song and or our new songs and new stories and crafts. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Bye-bye.